Hey everyone, welcome back to Old School Sunday. Today is going to be Amy Tangerine. I'm thinking that it'll be a long enough video with just going through her product and organizing it and sorting it because I have some organizing to do. Unfortunately, right now I'm out of my nice Hobby Lobby envelopes, but I'll just put things into bags. Actually, I'm going to grab a couple extras just in case I need them. Sorry, I should have done that before I started the camera. Have some on hand just to make sure I can separate things out a little bit because this is a little too full for me. So I'm going to start off with this collection of supplies that are actually, it's kind of like kits. So I had a bunch of these little, how are they called, day albums or mini albums. And what I did was I went ahead and set aside the collections. I think I might have a few bits and pieces elsewhere. But as I came across the collections that match the particular books, this is way too full. I just put them all in here and set them aside. And so I'm going to go through this and see kind of what I have just because it's been a while. And I would like to work on these. I've done a couple of these little albums back when they first came out. A lot of stuff in here. Okay. Oops. And some of these I think are from her very first collection. I think that's all. These are from these two. Okay. So let's start with the books, and then they're so cute, and I just need to come up with some ideas of subject matters. But they were just these little books made of kind of craft, and then they have all these little fun little papers inside and envelopes, and it could be used as a junk journal. It could just be used. I made one as a mini album. So I just need to sit down and just come up with some ideas for these. So here's one that has this wood grain and a camera. And then I have an airplane one. So usually if I take an airplane though, it's not going to be a short little trip. So I just need to, I don't know. I need to figure out what to do with this. Unless what I could do is my daughter took like a senior trip to Disney in Florida, and I've already made 12 by 12 pages of those, though. This would have been a really cute album to have scrapbook that in because it's not a ton of pictures because I wasn't there. But this might be actually a fun album to do. It's kind of bent up. I need to, I know it's not folding correctly. I see that, how it's like crooked. And I don't know if that's how it was sewn or what, or if it's just how it's, but it could be a fun little gift for her, she has a senior box, and so I can make this little mini album for her, and she could put it into her senior box for her memories. I can't tell if that's bent up or if this needs to be, oh, that's right. Okay. This one is so cute. I think this is her very first collection, maybe? Just, again, same style. Okay. And this itty bitty one with a bicycle. And yeah, they're so cute. Oh, there's little alphas back there. That's cute. So I have those. And then, so I just kind of pulled aside the supply, and this, oh, you guys, this does not belong here. I didn't know I had this. This is the collection I'm using for my college album, and I had those projects side by side, and I'm thinking I must have just put this into the wrong bag. So I'm going to go put this into my college box really fast because that's awesome that I have more of that paper. makes me happy. So that was one of the very early Schmel lines, if maybe not the first one, and I'm using that for my college album, amongst other supplies, but I think most of it will be that collection. Anyway, and so I've just pulled aside the different lines that came out with these books so that I had color schemes that matched. And so I have, I don't know if there's names on here or not. I love these fun vellum hearts. I think I already used up a pack of them on Scrapbook pages, but I had those. Let's see, I have some Brads here. I think this is her initial collection, so this might be her very first line. It was just called Amy Tangerine. And then here's some of the travel ones. So I'd use this in the travel book. Sticker book. This, I remember this line had a wood grain washi, and I think actually I used probably, I think all of it. I loved that washi. It's my favorite wood grain washi. So I wonder if there's a year on here. It's called Good Times is the name of the line, this particular one. And my eyeballs are not finding a date, but there's lots of different places it could be on here. Oh, 2011. Found it. Okay. Some random 3D stickers. Let's see, what's this one? Another sticker book. Is this the same one? I must have tore some pages out. I think this is the same one as the other one, but I've used up most of it. Okay, then, oh, some more 3D stickers here. Oh yeah, she had these felt embellishments. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. There's a little bit of like a sewing theme to one of her collections with like a sewing machine, and so that's really cute. And see, so I have this as well. Yeah, I love the camera. Oh, I love these. I still love these collections. I'll just go through all those stickers first here. I have, oh, let me get envelopes here. At least I can get the little stuff organized even if I don't have my bigger envelopes. Oops. Some puffy stickers, little houses, cameras, cute. And then, so we'll get all the loose pieces. Okay. So I've used up some of these collections on layouts and things, and I still want to make more layouts with them, but I really wanted to make sure that I saved some of their product for those little books and had product for them. Oops, a couple more loose pieces. Let's see here. That library card is fun. Okay, what else do I got? Oh my goodness. Okay, we got stickers coming up. Okay, I think it's salvageable. Maybe. Ooh, I really like that blue today. Yep, I think we're good. So this is a sticker sheet from the Ready, Set, Go collection. I always wonder, and it never fits, but it would be nice if it did. Oh, I think it's going to. It must be a little bit skinnier than the current ones. Okay, so that will at least hopefully hold that into place. So there's some stickers there. And then the Ready, Set, Go and Amy Tangerine paper or 6x6 pads. Whoops, goodness gracious. Gosh, I don't remember that paper. I don't think I had that in 12x12. Love the clouds. Okay. And Ready, Set, Go. Sorry, I'm not going to open these. That'll take too long. This one has definitely more like fall colors to it. And some vacation. Cute. Okay. Then I have these specialty papers. They're like there's called stitched paper. So they're like a cardstock, but they're stitched, and then they have images. I think I have a couple more. I have this here. This is fabric paper. And then another one of those. And then, what do I have here? Oh, another fabric paper that's chevron. And then some of the individual sheets of paper. And so cute. I love this paper. So this, I think, is the Ready, Set, Go. These are like tree branches. Oh, that's fun. I probably honestly could, well, we'll see. We'll keep it all together. I probably won't use all the 12 by 12 paper for the little albums because they already have pattern paper in them. It'll be more of maybe grabbing a few extra things from the 6 by 6 paper pads and then the embellishments. That is so pretty. So I would like to scrapbook with these more. These are, I still love them. I have a lot of it. That's really pretty color. This is Ready, Set, Go. Love that. I really like that orange wood grain. Squiggly lines, some plaid, other matte paper. And then I have a paper pad that I probably got from like Michael's or Joann's that has all the patterns in here as well. So yeah, I definitely have enough of the pattern paper to work with all those little mini albums. So let's, do I want to put these, you know, I think I'm going to leave the paper pad out and just put everything else into a bag, back into the bag. Keep it all together. And those albums don't have a lot of wiggle room, so I don't want a lot of, I'm not going to do a lot of embellishing because otherwise they get too bulky and they won't, you know, they're just like, they end up being an open book constantly, you know, because you don't really have any wiggle room. They're already sewed together. So it's really just about putting some photos in, some flat stickers, and having a fun little album to put on the coffee table. So I would really like to work on these and get these done. Then I can put the rest of the remaining supplies just in my Amy Tan stash and then do some more scrapbooking with the collections. Because they're still really pretty collections. I want these to... I really liking that idea for that. Just because, again, if I take an airplane somewhere, I'm going to have a lot more pictures than what's going to fit into that kind of album. I think. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I guess I've flown a couple places that didn't have a ton of pictures, like for conferences back when I was in the workforce. The regular workforce, I should say. I'm definitely in the workforce now, just my own. Okay, so here's where we get to doing some probably organizing and figuring out what I got here, because I think at one time I had combined all my Amy Tangerine and Chamel stuff, like not the older Amy Tangerine but the newer Amy Tangerine, because it was all very, very similar, like the brighter colors. And I think I've gotten most of that kind of redivided back out so that Amy Tangerine's with, you know, separate from Chamel. But I got a lot here, so let's see what we got here. Try to get collections back together. And I know this is not exciting for some of you. Those of you who do like to organize or like to look at the product, I thought I would go ahead and do this on camera. Okay, so here's some alphas. I feel like, I think the colorful ones I will, but like just the plain black ones, I'm going to go and put into my stash. 'Cause I don't think that I need to have them in the kit, because I can just grab them in my room, or if I'm taking it somewhere, I can, I usually take a bunch of alphas with me of all the, you know, a bunch of different colors and stuff, so it's not that I won't have it with me. Now the colorful ones I will keep in here because they probably match the color schemes really nicely. Again, I'm not going to know a lot of these, what goes with what. I'll have to make my best guess probably. And that's okay. Like, even if I just get it close. Let's see, get this as I'm organized here. I'm gonna go ahead and get these in here, and then I'll also put maybe paper scraps in here. I love that these are fitting, because yeah, I'm just gonna put all the stickers and stuff in these, and then I'll just try to have the papers together, I think is the plan. Actually, I'm gonna do another one. So, sorry, I guess I'm not really talking about them. They're just all the different puffy stickers and things that go with her collections. Let's do, I don't know. Okay. This is from Brave and Bold. And a lot of her more recent, like her last few collections, I think all work well together. There was one that was maybe a little bit different color tone wise. It had more of a little bit of a fall theme to it. So if it's noticeable that that stuff is mixed in, I'll try to separate that out. So yeah, these are definitely skinnier than the current sticker sheets, because these are fitting into my 6x12 protectors here. So they must just have not as much extra going on. These ticket rolls are so hard. I'm going to put this in here. This is a little journaling. Oh, I wonder if this goes... You know what? This goes with that other stuff. I think this is from one of the first collections, I think. Make it happen. Gosh, I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think this is with a different one. So I'm going to put it here. I don't think it goes with any of the ones that I already showed you. Oops, and it just fell out. So I have some puffy stickers. Use hexagon. Goes in there. And some die cuts and packaging pieces and stuff. Let's see, we'll put those in a bigger. Oh yeah, there's one that had a lot of zoo theme to it, or like animal theme, so that's okay. I'm just gonna keep it all together. I'm not even gonna try to figure out what goes with what. If I had less, it'd be easier, but there's, I think, a handful of collections here, so. These little words are so hard to... Oh, there's part of the picture. Y'all, I don't love the third eye thing there. That's not a fan. Some of these I'm going to have to go through and probably just destash. Oh. Celebrate. these scraps in. Okay, let's get all these scraps put away and then I can start going through some stuff here. So fun. I love her collections. Cloud paper. That is not going to fit. And there's a chance there might be some Chanel stuff in here. There's just a possibility. I think I got most of them separated out from each other, but when we were in our small house, our rental in between our home purchases, I just was limited on scrapbook space, so I would just like put these huge kits together and then take them out into the, my desk was kind of right behind the living room, and I just had, I would put big kits together so I could just put it all next to me and work. And I remember just saying, I'm going to just mix Chanel and Amy Tangerine and put all their product together. And I worked with it. I made a lot of layouts, but almost there, you guys, I promise. Girl gang, that's funny. Oh, I love that paper. It's a good royal blue too, so I have to remember this. So there's a pretty good option for doing some school pages. That's really pretty. Okay, bigger pieces. Oh, those are, I just need to throw those away. That's okay. Oh, that's a card. Oh, goodness. I'm so excited I found that Chanel paper pad. I did not know I had more of that collection anywhere. That makes me so happy. Another benefit of going through everything and finding lost things. So that's fun. Okay. These are all bigger scraps. Some more stickers. We'll just do some combining here. Some scissors, some crafty things, themed things, looks like. Some puffy stickers. Look at that cute little palm tree. Some donuts. Oh, those are fun. Those are coffee cups. Those are cute. Stickers. Yeah, this was a line that had a lot of the animals in it. Let's try to put these in here. Color good. Okay. More scraps. That's pretty. Pretty floral. Coffee cup. That will fit. Maybe that can provide a good Okay. These are the days. That is so true. This is a really pretty paper too. It had watercolory floral. Ooh, that's a pretty floral. Okay, well. A lot of scraps. A lot of feathers in her collections. Man, I love that. This is Hustle and Heart. Love that paper. Okay, now how do I want to do this here? Let's put these aside. Oh, they just feel so much more organized. Okay. So this is Hustle and Heart. I think I used some of this collection for Disney World when we went to Animal Kingdom. Hustle and Heart, because of kind of the jungle-y feel of it. And then my girls did a production that was like jungle-y themed, like a play when they were little. And so I think I used it for that a lot too. That's really fun. Some navy and gold. Yeah, so a lot of these might be from paper pads. I don't think I'm going to, oh, it's just white paper. Sorry. I don't think I'm going to stress about getting these collections back together so much. I think I just want to get it organized. So I have paper together, paper pads together, and embellishments together, I think is the plan. I always say that, then I change my mind, but I think that that's what I want to do. So Hustle and Heart. Oh, this is Picnic in the Park. This is so pretty. I don't remember her bar strips being on the top. That's fun. It's a random watermelon. I don't need it. Okay. That's really cute. Love this paper. Picnic in the Park still. I love this paper so much. Love this paper. Definite summery vibe for sure. How cute. Okay, this might, I don't know, it matches. It looks like it's a Chamel paper, but I think it's this. I think it's this one. At least it matches perfectly. Like, look at that. Yeah, I think we're good. Some cut aparts. These must be from a paper pad. More scraps. This is Brave and Bold. I love this color. But I also love that as a background, which is why I got two. Brave and Bold. Brave and Bold. Sorry, they're upside down. I'm not going to worry about changing them right now, because then I change it and then they'll be upside down again. Beautiful floral. These would be great to cut out. I love that too. Oh, Paige Evans. How did Paige Evans get in here? Okay. Paige, where are you? Paige Evans. No, that's Chanel. Okay. I'll find Paige. She's somewhere over there. More Brave and Bold. Fun butterflies. Love that so much. That is a limey yellow. Just so Brave and Bold. I have a year on here. Brave and Bold was... I think I need to get new contacts. I can't focus. 2020, so that's not super old. Oh, that is so pretty. Like you could fussy cut those out and you have like watercolory flowers on your layout. That's gorgeous. Great background. I checked out some of my old zoo pics. I think they'd be fun to work with this collection. And I do have like a zoo themed kit. Some of it is full of supplies I don't really love. These are cuter and newer, so, but I can maybe combine some of those bits and pieces, and then I'd be able to work with this collection. I think it's really cute. But has a little bit of that animal theme to it, but it's not like overly crazy. And so what's this one called? This is called Happy Life. And it has a giraffe. So zebras, giraffes, tigers, we're pretty well covered. That's pretty. That's cute. Hustle and Heart. That's cute. Okay. Love that. It's wood grain. It's like a multicolored wood grain. That is so pretty. Cameras. Of course, I love a good camera. Yes, definitely want to use this collection for zoo pictures. And it's been a while, so I'll have to go dig back and kind of see what if I've already scrapbooked some of them, but I think I have a lot that I haven't scrapbooked yet. Okay, so there's those papers. I have another, let's see. I don't know if that's how I have this organized. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna see what we got here. Okay, so I think that these scraps probably belong with these papers because they were all together. I'm thinking. So I'm gonna keep these separate unless I really think that there are bits and pieces of these collections elsewhere. Otherwise, if the rest of these are divided into other collections, then I'll keep these all together. Separate and keep them separated, so at least I have some of the supplies separated, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is, yeah. Oh, see, this is, yeah. No, I haven't seen this one yet. I don't remember seeing any of these papers, so I'm going to put that aside. I definitely saw these. Yeah. And those. Okay. So these I think match. Yes. So we'll keep those, at least get those together. I don't know what this is called though. Oh, Slice of Life. Oh, I think I did see that paper, but definitely not as stark of a color, so I'm not for sure. Yeah, this had some fall. It was kind of covered all the seasons if I remember right. but not overtly again. Like the fall leaves kind of are, but I'm gonna have the bicycles for summer and then the sweaters for winter and the summer colors. Kind of yeah, it's fun. Okay, now let's see what these are. Okay, this looks like this is a paper pad that has fallen apart. That's what I'm thinking. I think these can go with those other collections because they have very similar colors, and some of the pattern papers I think are, the loose pattern papers are in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put that over here. Stitched. Fun collection. I remember really liking this. It has more of that watercolory, softer feel. I don't really like a lot of these anymore though. That's pretty. Okay. The Sweet Life. Okay. I'm just gonna pile these up and then we'll figure out what to do. Let's see. Oh yeah, these I used. What collection was this? I don't remember for sure. I don't know what it was called, but I used up a lot of it. Here's Hustle and Heart. Okay. One more pile here, and then I'll just kind of figure out how I think I'll probably just end up organizing these paper pads together, pattern paper together, embellishments together. That is my guess. Yeah, late afternoon was definitely had more of a fall vibe to it. Okay, let's get some more baggies. So, I'm guessing this is mostly late afternoon embellishment wise. But there's definitely other collections in here, so we'll see. We'll just put them all together and not stress about it. Her lines in general are pretty eclectic, so you know what, I'm gonna do that separately, I think. Some leaves and birds. I love this camera. The glitter strap, that's so cute. Goodness gracious. Let me grab one more. Scrap pack here. Some little envelopes, cards. There's a pie. Cards. Oh, that's a scrap. Scrap. It's cute. Glittery. I saw news that Amy Tangerine is partnering, which this is really interesting to me. I feel like this is going to be fun to watch, that she's partnering with Creative Memories, which is really fun because that's, I think, a kind of a big change for them as far as her style. It'll be a big change for her. I know Creative Memories has changed a lot over time. It's how I started. I'm so thankful for them. But, you know, just their overall style is very different. Although, like I said, it's changed over time. It's gotten, I don't want to say better, but they've gotten more variety now than they used to. And so that's super exciting. I'm excited to see how her collection works with their systems and those kinds of things. Those are really cute. Forgot I had those. They seem pretty bulky though, so we'll see. Okay, let me see if I can get these to fit. And so this is Late Afternoon. Again, has a little bit more of a fallish theme feel to it. On this one as well. And okay, this is that, yeah, the one. So fun. Okay, so here's Brave and Bold. I feel like these were all I think I'm going to put these in a separate. And these, I think, are okay being stored together because they're a little bit brighter. But they'll all be together. I don't want to overstuff my little bags. And okay. Some more stickers and things. Oops. Oof. Rough shape we are in. There we go. I love this. It's like a pinkish. It's a really pretty glitter. Okay, some scraps, or some 6x6 scraps, I should say. And what is that? It's packaging. +1 and Rise and Shine. So these are older collection. Oh, I love that. Rise and Shine is 2014. +1 is 2013. And let's see, that's what a paper pad looks like. I love this paper. This is Slice of Life. These are definitely from that fall one. So cute. Paper pad looks like. Or no. Yeah. I must have torn one down or something. I'm not for sure. Okay. So you got the paper pad ones are just single-sided. That is so pretty. Definitely want to fussy cut those. Scraps. Yeah, these are all single-sided. Cute. Obviously scrapbook with these quite a bit because I got a lot of scraps. More stickers. Okay, what do we got here? Some watermelon, a little shaker there. Some puffy stickers. Some little itty bitty stickers. Come on, you can do it. Oh, some letter stickers. All kinds of goodies. Let's get one more. I have some of her 6x12 letter sticker packs too, but I'm going to keep those with my regular stash, I think. And got a lot more of these. So, put the small ones out of the way first. I have just about gone through. Maybe I have. Nope, not yet. I knew that organizing all my stash, I was going to go through a lot of these envelopes pretty quickly. I've already reordered some more of these guys here because they're so handy, and there's some pretty alphas. I'll keep them in here. And oh, that's a really pretty green. I don't know. Yeah, I'll leave them in here. Like, they match that collection really nicely. I knew that as I was going through all my stash and getting things, all my loose pieces kind of, you know, into those bags, I was going to go through a lot of them. So I already ordered some more. I'm going to probably have to get some more of these pretty soon too. Oh no, I still have quite a bit of these left. Actually, they're folded in half, so I thought I had less than I did. Okay. Are we getting to the point to where they're a little bit whiter now? I think so. Yep, big difference. Still gonna try though. Still looks thinner than most. Oh, yep, it'll go in there. Okay. So cute. Puffy sticker, or yeah, puffy stickers, flat stickers, got it all. More, that's a scrap. Okay, and then what is this one? The late afternoon paper pad. So pretty. Okay, so yeah, there's some, so I have loose sheets and this paper pad as well. Okay, so we're just gonna put these all together. Actually, we're gonna keep paper pads separate because they aren't gonna go back in the bags. So what we're going to do is, this is just gonna be a little bit different, and in this situation, I'm just separating the loose paper from the paper pads, and the collections are all gonna remain combined together, and that's okay. I will live. I will survive. Because if I pull this out, I'll probably just work with it all together anyway. All the scraps together. Okay, I'm going to separate the scraps out just for a second here. Okay, I think I'm going to put the papers. I do have this, the envelope that it was in. So I think I'm going to put the papers in here and the scraps. And then the paper pads will just stay loose on my shelf because I'll just tuck right in behind this folder. And then I'll do a baggie with all the embellishments and things. Now the smaller paper pads, I'm going to figure that out because those take up a lot of room on shelves. I'll see. I don't think they're going to fit in here though. piece of papers. Okay, there's one more scrap. These. Oh. This, I think technically is part of a paper pad. Yes. Okay. I can fit my smaller paper pads in here. I'm going to try, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. Because I have quite a few of them. Let's see, maybe the 6x8s. That's technically scraps. And it actually helps even it out a little bit. I think that's the max. I'm gonna go here. It's pretty packed. So that just leaves me with 4 6x6 and then my larger paper pads. So I think I'm just going to put these back into a baggie. And then there's another scrap on it. Why do I do that every time? I leave one. This is kind of like when you put your Christmas stuff away and then you walk around your house and you're like, there's one more Christmas decoration I forgot to put away. It's like so frustrating. One more paper there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my shelf so it's out of the way, and then hopefully I'm gonna be able to fit it all together with that new. It's gonna be tight. With the paper pads, it's gonna be tight. Okay, so we're just going to put all the stickers in here. Okay, I'm not worried about it. I just love how tidy these feel. It's being all bagged up and not all loose in there. It's so nice. Goes in there. Did I put the paper pad? I might put the 6x6 in here too. Maybe in the back. Okay. It's not bad. Nope, one more. Okay, and then I have my paper pads that will just go onto my shelf. So, Amy Tan, organized. Hopefully I can get the slot because I added in that other collection with the mini albums. I'm hoping I can get them all fit where my Amy Tan stuff was now that I've organized this a little bit and it's not as bulky, but it's going to be tight. So, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Next up, probably Dear Lizzie or Basic Gray. We'll see. One of the two. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. Happy scrapping. Bye-bye.